What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. Dr. Umar Johnson is trending yet again, and is due to him making an open challenge to Mike Tyson after rapper Freddie Gibbs went on to Mike Tyson's podcast and they were talking. And Freddie Gibbs brought up Umar Johnson because they were having a discussion and white women came up and Freddie Gibbs mentioned how, Dr. Umar doesn't necessarily care for that. And Mike Tyson was kind of confused and didn't really know who Umar Johnson is. And let me just say this to all the Umar Johnson supporters and fans. Not everybody knows who he is. Mike Tyson he's a different type of guy. He's a different type of guy. I mean, if you've listened to him over the years and things he said, when he interviews people, things could be awkward. He's a different type of dude, man. And he's not into Pan-Africanism, pro-blackness. That's not Mike Tyson. That's not him at all. So Umar Johnson found out about this and he proceeded to make a video. And I'm going to play you this video so y'all can hear what Umar Johnson had to say.
If I can't get Bernard Hopkins, North Philadelphia's own, I want Floyd Mayweather to train me 5 rounds. I got Mike Tyson on the height. I got a height advantage. I'm going to watch some of them old fights. I got a height at, no, $50. No, sir. You ain't paying no $50 to see me put my life on the line. Them tickets is at least $250.
I will say that, listen, if you're going to have a fight, you got to pay more than $50. Especially with Umar Johnson.
Is $250. Nosebleed tickets to see Iron Mike and Dr. Umar, $250. We trying to raise money for the school, family. We trying to raise money for the school. Shout out to Brother Freddie. Shout out to Iron Mike. I still love y'all, but y'all didn't do me or my platform any service with that coonish conversation y'all had today. Bernard Hopkins, get at. Where the boxing promoters at? Where the boxing promoters at? Somebody get Swiss Beats on the phone. Get Swizzy. Swizzy be promoting. Get Swizzy on the phone. Dr. Umar, Iron Mike, I'm coming out in my Joe Frazier t-shirt. I'm coming out in my world heavyweight champion of Philadelphia. Well, I might got to put that Muhammad Ali on. I can't lose my teeth. I can't lose my pretty whites. So I got to get a real strong mouthpiece because you know how Mike be hitting. I'm going to do what Ali said. Float like a butterfly, sting his ass like a bee. I'm going to do like Ali said. Float like a butterfly, sting his ass like a bee. I'm going to be in there like Ali. Kumbaya on that ass. Float like a butterfly.
So basically, I'll link you this. That's what he had to say on it. I just wanted y'all to hear that from his mouth and let y'all know why he's not happy as to what was said. Now let's get into this article here from HITC. So Dr. Umar Johnson has been feuding with Freddie Gibbs and Mike Tyson lately, except the former boxer hasn't really replied to any of his jabs yet. I don't think Mike will. Mike's people around him are going to tell him no. He might, but probably not. Dr. Umar started his career strong as a doctor of psychology who impressed his fans with his incisive outlook on the African American community and their struggles. However, over the years, his name has become synonymous with memes among African American people. Hence, fans were left in stitches when he took to Instagram recently to post an almost 30-minute rant about Freddie and Mike and how their comments upset him. What did Freddie Gibbs say about Dr. Umar? Freddie recently appeared on Mike's Hotboxin podcast. The duo sat down for a chat, which from the looks of it seemed dull, but got interesting as time passed. The duo discussed everything from rap beef to boxing news. In one particular portion of the interview, Freddie brought up Dr. Umar and his views on the black community. especially on interracial relationships. The two were discussing interracial couples when the rapper said that Umar wouldn't be happy with this conversation. Mike quickly asked, "Who is Umar?" I could see how that could piss him off. Freddie goes on to explain uncomfortably about Umar and his ideas, but ends up saying he doesn't like white people. The pair doesn't really get into the crux of Dr. Umar's views and arguments, and Mike said he can't be cool if his views are hateful. If he has hate, he can't be cool. Mike responds to Freddie, and Freddie agrees. I don't care if it's dictation, rhymes, that can't be cool, the former boxer further says. Freddie then suggests that Mike should invite Dr. Umar on his podcast, to which the 55-year-old says, who is he? Who is he to have that thought? Who is he to have that opinion and think that it counts? And then Umar Johnson responded here. Let's see. The social media star and coach took to Instagram and posted a 27-minute rant expressing his displeasure. The 47-year-old coach clears what he truly believes by saying, I do not support interracial marriages because they take away from building solid marriages between a black man and a black woman. He was visibly upset with how the Built for This rapper described him. He pointed out that the artist had not mentioned any of his credentials and just described him as he doesn't like white people. Yeah, that's not right. I mean, you can't go on this guy's podcast and you're speaking to Mike about who he is, right? Without running down why he's important. His career, and before he became a full-time online activist, like, you didn't really go into detail. All you said was he doesn't like Caucasian people, or he doesn't like interracial relationships. Umar has been turned into a meme. That's what people don't understand. And maybe I think Umar is starting to understand that he has become a meme to a lot of people. So that is why Freddie said what he said. Freddie Gibbs said that because he sees Umar that way. Doesn't mean others don't, they see him differently, but that's how Freddie Gibbs views him, and that's why he explained it the way that he did to Mike Tyson, because that's how he sees him. So you can understand why Umar was upset. I'd be upset if somebody just said, well, he doesn't like women. It's like, man, you better talk about all, why I make the content I make, my reasonings for making the content, all the other topics I've spoken about, the people I've helped. You're not going to judge me based off of what you think I'm about, because that is how people push narratives that are false. And that's why you have people who get canceled over just how people feel about them instead of what they actually are about. After giving an earful to Freddie, Dr. Umar proceeds to lash out at Mike. The coach mentions that he respects the former boxer, saying Mike is my favorite athlete of all time, but also expresses that he did not like Mike's dismissiveness while talking about him. I doubt very seriously that you don't know who I am, Mike Tyson. Your body language did not correspond with your words, Dr. Umar said. The celebrity boxing culture is certainly reaching new heights because Umar finally challenged Mike to meet him in the ring 6 to 9 months from now to have a 5-round boxing match. And it's the video that I played earlier. You see, fans left in hysterics due to the unexpected drama. This was probably the unlikeliest of feuds to ever occur, and fans absolutely did not see this coming. Many were humored by the possibility of Dr. Umar and Mike facing each other in the ring. Mike isn't the fighter he was 20 years ago. I highly doubt that. Listen. Mike is a great boxer. I have no doubt that he's somebody that you definitely don't want to face. He's in great shape, but he's not going to go in there and just, even if they were to have a boxing match, just beat up on Umar. I don't think that's going to occur, because Umar has height and reach, but dude might have hands. You never know. He might be a natural fighter, but he's also younger, and Mike ain't knocking people out. Look at his latest fight with God, I cannot think of his latest fight that he had, right? Come on, man. I don't think he's gonna go and just beat him up and knock him out. But again, you just never know. You know, that's why Mike is saying he'll box. Not Logan Paul, but Jake Paul for $100 million, because Jake Paul is younger and he's a guy who has gotten better and better as a boxer, who could, you know, put up a fight against Mike, and Mike don't want to look bad in the ring. So, you know, let's see. Dr. Umar in the first round. Look at what Freddie Gibbs did, bruh. He done instigated Dr. Umar versus Mike Tyson fight. Listen, man, this is instigated. Okay, here it is. This is what I want to show y'all.
Mike Tyson and Dr. Umar 5 rounds. It's time for Mike Tyson and Dr. Umar 5 rounds. Somebody get Bernard Hopkins on the phone. Somebody get Bernard Hopkins.
I was gonna show y'all this, man.
Somebody get
shadow
Bernard
boxing
Hopkins on the phone. Somebody get Floyd Mayweather on the phone. Let's do it. 5 rounds. Mike Tyson, Prince of Pan-Africanism, FDMG. I'm ready to train. Let's go, Nardi. Let's go, Floyd. Let's go, Nardi. Let's go, Floyd.
Get this man a trainer.
Nardi. Let's go, Floyd. I got a height advantage. I got a reach advantage. I got a height advantage. I got a reach advantage. Philadelphia, is you with me? Pennsylvania, is you with me? Black conscious community, is you with me? 5 rounds, Mike Tyson in the notorious RBG to raise money for the FDMG.
You talk about promotion. This might be the best promotion that Umar could have gotten, I would say, recently, man. Like, you know, this actually could be very good for Umar Johnson, because a lot of people are talking about it. It's a big deal when you're able to mix sports and Pan-Africanism. You know, there could be some greatness there. But we shall see how far this goes. We got Umar Johnson out here shadow boxing for his school. So if y'all ready to go and pay to see this fight months from now, let me know in the comment section. All right, make sure you like this video and share it.